On your rubric, it's going to say that the hair is covered with patterns that are made of organic patterns. So I'm looking for things. They can be straight lines and everything like that, but they don't have to be perfect. Unlike the background, which is going to have to be perfect. If I want to, the last thing I can do is I can come in here and just add a little bit of sections with the marker if I want to do a little bit last ditch effort here. Just make a few little crazy. But I want these lines that I'm making to be thinner than the lines that I've already made. I don't want nice thick ones. I kind of want these to be thin lines so that they look much different. So now I'm done. I've got the thinner lines for the inside, thicker lines for the outside, and now I can go ahead and start putting in my crayons. Now, what I want you to do is think about a different color scheme for each one of them. Meaning, like, one of them maybe you'll use just all greens, or maybe you'll do like cool colors out here or warm colors over here. There has to be some commonality in the colors that you're ending up using. So I'm going to start with the middle one here, which I think I'm just going to do in blue and green. The only color I want you to stay away from is brown. Don't use any brown. So I've gotten this entire inside piece right here finished. Now a lot of people ask, is there a rhyme or reason to this? Is there? No, it's just patterns. I'm trying to repeat things as I'm coming into it. If I draw a line in between these two, then I'm always going to do that every single time. And the pattern is what makes this interesting. Also, notice I'm not creating any straight lines. Everything always waves or moves when it's inside the hair. I want there to be a difference between what's inside the hair and what's outside the hair. You can see that what I decided to do was do warm and then blue and then warm. So I used pink, yellow, orange, and red in these two over here. This one and number 1 and number 3. Number 2, I did all in blue. Just a few little pointers. Draw dark. You can press hard. It will end up looking better when you do the watercolors. Try as best you can not to color on the black. It's okay if you do. It's kind of part of the project. But try not to color too much on the black. Come up with your own pattern inside the pattern. Like if you notice I kind of waved in here. I didn't have to do that. I could have gone straight across, but I tried to create its own pattern in here. Change sizes. Don't just make your dots all the same size. If you notice, like right here, I started small with the dots and then I got bigger and bigger and bigger. You can't erase crayons, so understand and try and figure out what you're doing before you do it. The next step is we're going to go ahead and put down the watercolors.